The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
And Anderson is going to launch for three. It's good!
Now it's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome to the Barnesville Sports Arena here on Magnitude Sports, and we got a matchup here of cross-section teams. The 8AA Barnesville Trojans come in at 12-7 under the guidance of head coach Matt Askegard and his assistants Jensen Beachy, Adam Tonsfeld, and Noah Kraus. And the Norman County East-Ulen Hitterdahl Titans come in with a record of 7 wins and 12 losses under head coach Dustin. I can't read my own writing. Let me go back here. Dustin Crompton and his assistant, Kane Schau. The 12-7 Trojans and the 7-12 Titans, records that are mirror images of each other. Your Barnesville Senex pregame show starts in 30 seconds.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Senex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena as we get ready to rock and roll with your Barnesville Senex pregame show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mike Mason alongside Luke helping us out today on camera and getting the hang of things here. And we are ready to rock and roll. Let's take a look at these two teams side by side. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Norman County East-Ulen Hitterdahl Titans. And this should be a pretty fun matchup here. I can't say I know what to expect, but the record for the Titans, as I mentioned earlier, 7-12. They play out of the Section 6A North Pine to Prairie Conference South Conference. So teams like Park Christian and a couple others like that are some of the nearby teams that you may be familiar with. In Section 6A North play, they are 3-4. In conference play in Pine to Prairie, they are 4-9. When they play on the road, they are 4-5. They have a QRF ranking of 45.6, which ranks them 95 out of 159 teams in Section 6A, and it ranks them 319 out of 410 teams in the state of Minnesota. For the Barnesville Trojans, they come into this one here, 12 wins and 7 losses, 6-6 in Section 8 AA play. In conference play, they are 4-6 in the HOL, and they are 3-4 on the road, 3-0 on a neutral court. When they play here at home at the Barnesville Sports Arena, 6 wins, 3 losses. 75.5 is their QRF ranking, and that ranks them 57th out of 126 in AA, and 192 out of 410 in the state of Minnesota. So, once again, Barnesville ranked 192 in the state, and the Titans ranked 319 in the state. But don't let that fool you. This one could be a good one. For the Titans, they started the season with a trio of losses. 78-52 to an opponent that we know pretty well, the Pelican Rapids Vikings. That was a home game. Then they go on the road, and they would fall 70-42 to the Mahnomen Waban Thunderbirds, and then they would lose to the Park Christian Falcons 90-76. So they start the season 0-3, and then they rattle off 2 in a row. It went 79-43 win at home against Bagley. They would go on the road and knock off the Crookston Pirates by 8, 68-60. Then they would, after those 2 wins, they would go on another losing skid. They would drop 4 in a row. On the road at Hillcrest Lutheran Academy, at home against Ada Borup, at Lake Park Audubon, and then home at Foston before they would pick up a 5-point victory on January 12th against Mahnomen Waban, and that would be their first win of 2023. They would fall next to the Frazee Hornets 72-66, and then they go on an extended road trip at Underwood, at Park Christian, at Climax Fisher, at Fertile Beltrami, at Ada Borup West, and in that road trip, they would go 2-3 with wins against Underwood, Park Christian, Climax Fisher, and then 2 losses at Fertile Beltrami and Ada Borup West. But those final 2 road games were the part of a 4-game losing skid that continued at home against Winnemac and Lake Park Audubon. And then coming into this match, they would pick up a 60-46 win over a team that defeated Barnesville last year, the New York Mills Eagles. And that brings the Titans into today's contest against Barnesville. We'll take another timeout here in our Barnesville Senex pregame show. We'll come back with your keys to the game and the starting lineups when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena. It's the 12-7 Barnesville Trojans taking on the 7-2 Norman County East-Ulen Hitterdahl Titans here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Mike Mason alongside Luke. We're about 4 minutes to go here before the opening announcements of this one. Let's take a look at your starting lineups for the 7-12 Norman County East-Ulen Hitterdahl Titans. It will be the 6-foot junior guard, number 0, Wyatt, I cannot read my own writing, and that's not a good thing. Wyatt Crompton. I'm going to rewrite his name into my scorebook here so I can read my own writing. And then also another guard, the 5'10 sophomore guard, number 2, Ian Jacobson. And then got the 6-foot senior guard, number 3, Reed Clementson. A 6'3 junior guard, number 11, Aiden Flayton. And then a 6'2 senior forward, number 13, Cole Bentley. So it's Compter, Jacobson, Clementson, Flayton, and Bentley, your starters for the Titans. For the Barnesville Trojans, 12-7, the 5'11 junior guard, number 1, Zach Bredman, the 6-foot sophomore guard, number 2, Gannon Ballgreen, the 6'4 senior forward, number 10, Owen Riddle, the 5'11 senior guard, number 11, Carson Hagan, and a 6'3 senior forward, number 15, Tate Iniger. So once again, it's Bredman, Ballgreen, Riddle, Hagan, and Iniger, your starters for the Barnesville Trojans. Let's take a look at the keys to the game here for the Titans and the Trojans. We'll take a look at the Titans first. Limit the turnovers. It's basic, but it's important. The more turnovers you give up, the more chances Barnesville has to score. These two teams average about the same points given up per game, but Barnesville scores about 8 points a game more than the Titans do. So that brings your magic number for the Titans to 62. If the Titans can hold Barnesville to under 62 and score their average, they could have a chance to come out of here with a W tonight. Another key is to keep Barnesville out of the paint. Force them to shoot from the outside. Barnesville's really good at driving into the paint and getting those buckets off the glass, and it's an easy 2 points. You can eliminate those opportunities without committing fouls, you should be in good shape. And for the Barnesville Trojans, get Gannon Ballgreen involved right away, and that kind of eludes out of my key for keeping them out of the paint. Get Ballgreen involved right away. He's not afraid to drive in the paint, but he's also one of the top 3-point shooters here for the Barnesville Trojans. And if they can get their offense clicking here earlier than later and get some separation from the Titans early, then they have a good chance of picking up a W here tonight. But do not underestimate the Titans. Yeah, their record, they may have 12 losses compared to your 12 wins, but as we know, in sports, anything can happen. And if you come in here and underestimate what could be considered an underdog, you could end up paying the price for that. And limit the Titan rebounds chances. What I mean by that is have it one and done. Make sure you're boxing out, getting those defensive rebounds, limiting the Titans to one shot per possession. You can do that, come back down to the other end and score a bucket. You should be in good shape. And that is your Four Hill Farms keys to the game here for the Titans and the Trojans. The national anthem and the opening announcements are just ahead. We'll take another timeout, and we'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office. And the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena here as we get ready for your on-floor starting lineups. Once again, this is the final installment of your Barnesville Senex pregame show. After this, we'll put 18 minutes onto the clock and get you ready for the first half. So here's your starters once again for the Titans.
Student managers Ariana Aranda and Mariah Rosales.
And now your starters for the Trojans. Once again for the Titans, it's Crompton, Jacobson, Clemenson, Flayton, and Bentley.
All right, Trojans fans, it's time to get on your feet and cheer on as we introduce your Barnesville Trojans. Number 1, a 5'11" junior, Zach Redman. Number 2, a 6-foot sophomore, Gannon Baldry. Number 10, a 6'4" senior, Owen Riddle. Number 11, a 5'11" senior, Carson Hagan. And finally, number 15, 6'3" senior, Tate Inniger.
All right, and those are your starters for the Barnesville Trojans.
Assistant coaches are Jensen Beachy and Adam Lonzo. Student managers are Andrew Peterson, Logan Heskey, Carter Assengard, and Brooks Garinsky.
We'll go ahead and put 18 minutes onto the clock and get you ready here for the opening tip of this one here between the 12-7 Barnesville Trojans and the 7-12 Norman County East-Ulen Hitterdahl Titans. Barnesville obviously in their purple with white numbers, and the Titans in their white jerseys with blue numbers outlined in a goldish yellow with blue checkered pattern down these two sides of the jersey and the shorts. All right, and we are underway, and the opening tip will go into the hands of Ian Jacobson, and Jacobson will get the ball back, and he'll set up the offense here for the Titans. He'll scoot it off to Crompton. Crompton now a three-pointer on the way, and that one's left a little bit short. And the first shot of the night is no good. Back the other way. That's Bredman with the ball. He'll dump it off in the corner there for Riddle. Riddle, cross court. Hagen now back up top for Bredman. Bredman looking over at Ballgrim. Instead gets into the high post for Iniger. Iniger, Hagen now for a three. He rattles it in. And that's the first points of the game. Carson Hagen knocks down a three-pointer, and it's 3-0 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans here on the Rats House Pool Hall scoreboard. Back the other way, the Titans with the ball now. With it is Jacobson. Jacobson will, two passes later, get it to Flayton. Flayton will drive in on Riddle, get it back out to Crompton. Crompton with a jumper off of the side, and that one will not go. And now back the other way in transition, come the Trojans quickly. Bredman tried to get a pass there for Iniger, but it was intercepted by Crompton. And now Crompton tosses it in, and it's taken away there by the Trojans. Up court quickly, that pass is tipped right back to Riddle. And Riddle will drive and weave through defenders and score. Owen Riddle with 2 points, and it's a 5-0 lead now here for the Barnesville Trojans. Early on in this one, we want to welcome the Titan fans tuning in and cheering on your team. We wish your team the best of luck here in this contest today. Three from the corner, swish, he got it. It's Ian Jacobson with the three. 5'10" sophomore gets the Titans on the board, and now Zach Bredman comes back and responds with two of his own. It's a 7-2 game, and we have our first timeout of the game. 7-3, excuse me, in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, welcome back here after the timeout. As the Titans wanted to slow down that Barnesville offense that started quickly, like we talked about in those keys of the game. They did want to get started quickly, and that one batted out of bounds by Iniger as they tried to get the pass off, and they'll stop the clock with 16 and change to go. Possession error will favor Barnesville at the next change of possession. Reed Clementson gets it inside there. Spinning was Bentley, and his shot was off the mark. Into the corner. Hagen will try for another three. He left that one a little bit short. Rebound snagged there by Crompton. He brings it up court quickly, fires it to Clementson. Clementson had it knocked away by Iniger, and now a loose ball tossed up court there for Bredman. He spins on a defender, feeds a pass to Iniger. It rolls out of bounds, and it will go back to the Titans. So that'll go into the books as a turnover for Barnesville. We'll zoom in just a hair on our camera here. There we go. And a pass knocked away over the timeline, and that'll go into the books as a turnover for the Titans. That shot was partially blocked, and it's batted up into the hands there of Carson Hagen, and now Bredman has it up top, being guarded there by Jacobson. And Jacobson will steal it away. He's got a 2-on-0 back the other way, and he scores. Ian Jacobson 5, and the Barnesville Trojans 7. Iniger at the free throw line, drives into the paint. And he'll get it to swirl in. Tate Iniger, the Trojans doing a nice job of spreading the scoring out here. They're up by 4, inside 15 minutes to go. It's 9-5. Mike Mason with you here on the play-by-play. We got Luke on the camera, and we got the action for you on the court.
Subbing in for the Titans, number 23, Brock Fox.
So now we'll get our first glimpse of the 5'11" 8th grader, number 23, Brock Fox. Right now it's Jacobson with the ball. He has all 5 of the Titan points up to this point. No pun intended. A nice pass across the paint there to Flayton. And now they'll pop it out for a 3, and it's up and in from Crompton. So that's the first points from somebody not named Ian Jacobson for the Titans, and they are within 1. 9-8 here with 14:21 to go. Iniger will get it, and they'll drop in. Tate Iniger pushes the lead back to 3. Still a 1-possession game as Flayton will bring it up the court. He'll spin on Riddle, hand it off there for Jacobson, and now a whistle. And that's going to be a foul on Barnesville.
Number 11, Carson Hagan.
It's the first team foul, the first one charged to Carson Hagan.
Number 4, Brandon Redmond.
No fouls for the Titans at this point. Hagan out and Redmond in for the Barnesville Trojans. Inbounds pass will find its way to Flayton. Flayton being harassed there by Zach Redmond. And now it's Jacobson. Jacobson will put the ball on the floor, give it up there for Crompton. Crompton will push it out to the corner. Flayton for a 3, in and out won't go. Rebound to Iniger. He'll bring it up court. Iniger bouncing a pass there for Braden Redmond, and a whistle, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover. Flayton brings it over the timeline, runs into that double team. Nice pass over in the near corner, and Crompton tried to go in, and there will be a reach-in foul on Barnesville. Team foul number 2.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 4, Braden Redmond. His first personal foul, team second. Subbing in for the Titans, number 3, Reed Clemenson.
Inbounds pass will come up top. And they'll get it there to Bentley. And Bentley nearly lost it, was able to regain control. And spinning out of a would-be steal, there was Brock Fox. Fox will have it on the near elbow. Drives into the paint, kicks it out. Crompton with a 3, and he hits. Crompton with a triple. He has 6 points now. He's the leading scorer for the Titans. And we have our first tie of the game at 11-11. We'll see who breaks the tie. Right now, Riddle has the ball, works it up top for Bredman. Both the Bredmans are in there. Zach number 1, Braden number 4, and there's Gannon Ballgreen from the corner. Iniger with the offensive rebound, and he gets fouled. That's the first foul for the Titans in this contest. It's going to be charged to Wyatt Crompton. He'll be the guilty party on that one. Iniger with the trip to the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line, and that one's up and in.
At the line, shooting free throws for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger.
Iniger makes the first free throw attempt of the game for either team. And that gives the Barnesville Trojans a 12-11 lead as they take the first lead change in this contest. And he'll connect on the second one as well. So 2 for 2 on that trip to the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line, and bringing it back up the court semi-quickly over the half-court line are the Titans. Here's Crompton with a drive into the basket, and he floats one up and in. Nicely done from the paint there from Crompton, who has 8 points now. Or actually, he has 6. No, he should have 8. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, my numbers are right. The one on the scoreboard is incorrect. So we have a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street and get your family prepared for winter. All the essentials, shovels, sleds for the kids, furnace filters, boots, gloves, ice melt, and get free delivery when you purchase 10 or more bags. Don't forget, Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspur Paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. All right, welcome back. Inbounds pass comes to Gannon Ballgreen. 12 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Ballgreen, Iniger, high post, gets it out. Bredman will tee it up for a triple. No, that one's off the right side of the rim, but Ballgreen will get the ball back. He thought about it. Now he works it down to the baseline, right back to Ballgreen. Ballgreen will reset up top here. Ballgreen gets it to Iniger. He'll take a shot from the free throw line and bank it in. Nicely done.
15, Tate Iniger.
8 points for Tate Iniger. He's your leader at the moment here for the Trojans. Wyatt Crompton also has 8. He's your leader for the Titans. 15-13. $11:42 to go. Owen Riddle along with Zach Bredman will come in. Braden Bredman will go out. Gannon Ballgreen will get a breather on the bench as well. 15-13. 2 ties, 2 lead changes, both going to Barnesville. That shot is a little strong. Battle for the rebound, comes right back to the Titans, and now teeing it up for a 3. There's Flayton. He will not get that one to drop in. And the rebound comes down to Manaville. Manaville, now Bredman has it. Bredman, Iniger, Hagen for a 3. That is some quick passing and nice teamwork there for Carson Hagen, hitting his second triple of the evening. And it's 18-13 in favor of the Trojans here on the Ratzels Pool Hall scoreboard. Back the other way now, Ian Jacobson. He'll dish it off there for, that is Flayton. Flayton bounce pass to Fox. Fox got cut off, back out to Flayton. Flayton will hand it off there for Fox. Fox will drive on Bredman, and then now he'll dish it off for Clemenson, and now a 3 from up top there for Jacobson will not go. And back the other way come the Trojans. It's Bredman with the ball, and he'll feed it down low. Manaville will score.
Trojans basket by number 24, Isaac Manaville.
Isaac Manaville with the basket. Zach Bredman with the assist on that one. And Bredman going for a steal and nearly got it from the 8th grader. And with a little bit of hustle, he will get the jump ball. Referee will put his thumbs up, and that is some noteworthy hustle there from Zach Bredman. Seen Zach Bredman play a whole bunch of games. That might be his star scramble for a ball of all the times he's scrambled for a ball. Iniger now will dribble out to the baseline, back out to the corner. Up top for Riddle. Riddle with a right-handed dribble, gets by 2 defenders. He's picked up on now by Clemenson. Now high post Iniger. Drives in, spins one way, goes the other way, and scores. And Tate Iniger is the first of all the players to enter the double digits. He has 10 now here for the Barnesville Trojans. Behind the back pass is turned over, and back the other way. Hagen to the hoop, scores.
Trojans basket by number 11, Carson Hagen.
Hagen with 8 points now. Back the other way now, it's Flayton. Flayton squeaks a pass in there for Bentley, and now Bentley will work it down low. Bentley will use up his dribble, and that pass is tipped by Riddle, but regained possession there by the Titans. Substitution for Barnesville at the next break, and that substitution will likely come here after this upcoming free throw.
Number 11, Carson Hagen. The second personal foul, team's third.
So Flayton at the free throw line will connect on the team's first free throw attempt of the game. So Ballgreen in, and Tate Iniger will get a rest for now. And Flayton will connect on the second free throw as well. 24-15 as Barnesville has found a way to build their lead up a little bit here. Now they throw it out of bounds, but it was kicked. They'll remain with Barnesville. 9:14 to go here, or at least they're supposed to be. They didn't stop the clock, and now it'll wind down to 9:10. Okay, now we're on time, I think. In the corner, Manaville's pass tipped and turned over. And now a whistle and a timeout. All right, it's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll talk to you in 60 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Newell set it up near side. Let's see Ballgreen. Kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Inquest works out the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
Lee's Electric in Barnesville proudly cheers on the Trojans this sports season. As a featured business on the Barnesville City website, Lee's Electric can help you with your electrical needs and projects big or small. So when there's a blast to straightaway center field, a lightning quick touchdown pass, a supercharged ace serve, or that electric layup drive in the baseline, whenever you see an electric play in the game, think Lee's Electric. Let's go Trojans. All right, welcome back. Inside 9 minutes to go, 24-15, and the three on the way in. It's Wyatt Crompton with his third triple of the night. He has 11 points for the Titans.
Trojans basket by number 10, Owen Riddle. Basket's good. Fouls on the Titans, number 13, Cole Bentley. His first personal foul, team second. Subbing in for the Trojans, number 15, Tate Iniger.
So Cole Bentley, the guilty party on that one. It's the first team foul for the Titans here tonight. Or second team foul, I should say. First for Bentley is what I intended to say. And the free throw from Riddle is missed. Rebound comes down to the Titans. Flayton pushes in the corner. Is that Fox? No, it wasn't. It was Bentley. Bentley scores 26-20. And back the other way, Ballgreen answers with his first bucket of the night. And it's 2-0, or 28-20, I should say. Pressure on the backcourt by Riddle, and he'll get it through the double team with the pass. And now Flayton will get it back in the paint. Up top, Crompton for his fourth three of the night. 14 points and 12 of those from behind the arc. And that one was nearly poked away, but on the ricochet pinball of all of the people that ball went to, it ends up being a foul on the Titans. It's Reed Clemenson's first, the 6-foot senior. That'll be charged as the third team foul of the Titans here tonight. Just inside 8 minutes, 7:57 to go. They'll lob the pass in for Hagan. Quickly to Iniger. Now Ballgreen. Ballgreen splits defenders right back to Iniger, and Iniger gets it out the front of the rim. He'll tip the rebound around. It'll come away to the Crompton. Or no, I'm sorry, it'll come away to Jacobson. And now Crompton from the corner three. That one will not go. Rebound tipped around. Ends up in the hands of Bredman. He lost it out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Titans. Nice passing and a nice movement, and the shot from Flayton is up and in. I want to say hi to Gina watching from Corpus Christi, Florida tonight. Cheering on the Barnesville Trojans. And also Jim from Denver, North Carolina, cheering on the Trojans tonight. At least I think he is. He tunes in frequently, so I'm guessing that's who he might be cheering for. Here's Crompton, and he got it stolen away And Bredman goes to the hoop, and he may have gotten fouled, and the referee didn't see it, and now it doesn't really matter. They get the points anyway from Owen Riddle, his second basket of the night. He has 4 points now, 5-point lead for the Trojans, but quickly down the other end, thought about the three. Now Crompton has it. Works into the paint there for Flayton. Flayton down to the baseline against Riddle. Pops it out, corner three on the way. It bounces out the front of the rim and it will not go. Inniger will get the defensive board. He'll work it to Riddle. Substitution for the Trojans on the way. Hagen hits from the corner. That's the third three of the night for Carson Hagen and the third three of the night for the Barnesville Trojans. Only Hagen has hit from behind the arc up to this point. 33-25 our score with 6 and change to go. Here's Flayton with it, down to the baseline, around Inniger, out to the corner, three on the way. That one overshot it, right into the hands of Inniger, and then Inniger gets unintentionally tripped up, and it's going to be a foul on the Titans.
Number 11, Aiden Flayton.
Flayton's first, team's fourth.
Subbing in for the Trojans, number 4, Braden Bredman.
Ball Green will bring it up court. Up to the top of the key. Bounce a pass over to Bredman. Bredman to Inniger at the high post. And now back over to Zach Bredman. And Bredman will not connect. Rebound tipped. Ball Green chases it down. And Ball Green makes a quick move. Riddle lost it on his fingertips, and that's turned over. And now a 3-on-1 break back the other way. And scoring is Reed Clemenson. His first basket, and we have a timeout on the floor. Or do we? No, we do not. We just have a ball out of bounds, and it's going to go right back to the Titans now. So a turnover, Barnesville. 5:28 to go here in the first. And that inbounds pass comes to Crompton. Crompton floats it back over to Clemenson. And now a nice pass across the paint. Cole Bentley with the basket. Give Flayton the assist on that one. At least I think it was Flayton. 33-29. All of a sudden it's a 4-point game. Inniger allows his defender to go up, and they're going to count the basket. So the basket counts. Another foul on the Titans. Team foul number 5. And it's going to be the second one on Wyatt Crompton.
Subbing in for the Trojans, number 24, Isaac Vanderbilt.
Both teams are 100% from the free throw line so far tonight. Neither team has missed a free throw, and let's hope I did not jinx that here. We'll find out, though. I think I'd learned my lesson by now, and I got lucky that time. Tate Inniger, 3 for 3, 2-4, 6-8, 10-11 points for Tate Inniger. 5:05 and counting to go here. Actually, they have Inniger for 13 points, so we'll give him 13. We'll double check that here at the upcoming break. Here's Flayton with it. Flayton guard by Mandeville, and now Jacobson puts it up for 3 and cannot hit. 4:51 to go here in the first. Zach Bredman over to Braden Bredman. Cross court to Ball Green, up to Zach Bredman, into Mandeville, and Mandeville almost lost it, tied up, and the jump ball is going to go to the Titans. Zashnaro flips back over to the home team. Flayton in the paint, outside, Clemenson. Drives the baseline on Ball Green, who cuts him off. Titan substitution coming up at the next break. Flayton with the 3, and that was a little bit flat. And it bounces off the back edge of the rim, right where it connects to the backboard. Quick pass down to Ball Green. He's looking for that reverse. He flips it out. Braden Bredman to Zach Bredman. Zach Bredman floats one up, and there's a whistle and a foul. Team foul number 6 here on the Titans. That's the second on Aiden Flayton.
Subbing in for the Titans, number 23, Brock Fox, and number 13, Cole Bentley.
Brock Fox and Cole Bentley in for the Titans, and also Carson Hagen in for Zach Bredman for the Barnesville Trojans. and Ballgreen will inbound it from the baseline underneath his own hoop. 4:04 to go. Inside Iniger. He thought about that long three, and he can hit it if you give him the space. Ballgreen now. Ballgreen, Titans doing a nice job of preventing him from getting some looks at the basket. Hagen, cross court for Ballgreen. Ballgreen back over to Hagen. Hagen will tee it up for a three. Nope, that's off the front of the rim, and the rebound by Gannon Ballgreen makes it 38-29 as Gannon Ballgreen has 4 points on the night. Carson Hagen with 11, 13 for Tate Iniger, and 2 for Isaac Manaville so far. Missed shot down the other way, and Ballgreen will score off the layup. So Ballgreen's starting to heat up now. He has 6 points with 4 of those 6 on the last 2 possessions. That one poked away out of bounds, should stay with the Titans. And it will stay with the Titans. 3:08 to go here in the first half. It's been a fun one so far. We'll see if the Titans can close the gap heading into halftime here. They're down 11 at the moment. They have been playing some pretty good basketball though. Here's Fox. Fox, the 8th grader, the lone 8th grader on the team. Everyone else is a sophomore, junior, or senior. There are no freshmen on the roster this year. That one goes in and it counts. How about that from Braden Bredman? And that is team foul number 7. That'll put the Trojans into the bonus. And Braden Bredman gets his first 2 of the night. Cade Bentley, his first, team 7th. So he'll get 1 shot here regardless because he made the basket. Every foul from here on out will be a 1-and-1 opportunity for the Trojans, and he will connect on that one there. So,
for the Trojans, number 10, Owen Riddle.
Braden Bredman with 3 points now.
Subbing in for the Titans, number 2, Ian Jacobson. Number 11, Aiden Clayton.
Flayton and Jacobson, 11 and 2 respectively, check back into the lineup here for the Titans. 2:43 and counting to go. Flayton using up his dribble. Now Fox has it. Fox at the free throw line. Cuts through a defender, dumps it off for Crompton, back over to Flayton. Flayton tried to send it inside. Iniger tipped it to Manaville. Manaville up to Bredman. Bredman will stop. Tip back to Manaville. Manaville will try and get out of a double team, and there will be a foul. On one of 2 Titans, we'll see who they charge it to.
Foul on the Titans, number 11.
It'll be on Flayton, his 3rd.
Foul, team A. At the line, shooting free throws for the Trojans, number 24, Isaac Manaville.
Oh, we said that magic number was 62. Trojans closing in on that quickly here. We have still have 2 minutes to go until halftime. So that's the 3rd point for Manaville tonight. And the second one will fall off. That's the first missed free throw of the evening. Oh, hang on a second. So a line violation will make that free throw as if it never happened. So we still have no missed free throws tonight, unless he misses this one. And he will not. That one will be good. We'll fill the empty circle in and make it a made free throw. And 4 points for Manaville, the 6'7" senior for the Barnesville Trojans. Flayton being guarded by Riddle. Flayton will get around Riddle to the hoop, and oh man, that was from up here at my vantage point. It honestly looked like a.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 10.
It honestly looked like
his first personal foul, team's 4.
a clean block shot, but referee's closer to the action than I am. I trust him. Here's Flayton with a free throw, and it's a little strong.
Line shooting free throws for the Titans, number 11, Aiden Clayton.
So now we have our first missed free throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. Should be 6 for 6 on Barnesville, not 6 for 7. 1, 2, we'll get that fixed here. Iniger, that one will not go. Here's Ballgreen with it, 154 and counting. Over to Bredman. Bredman bounce pass Riddle, 150 to go. Iniger had it swatted away. Ballgreen picks up the loose ball, 144 and counting to go. 3 on the way, that's too strong. And the rebound comes to Crompton. Crompton to Fox. Fox hesitates and he draws the foul. He'll earn himself a trip to the free throw line with 1:35 to go here in the first.
Number 1, Zach Bredman. His first personal foul, team's 5th. At the line, shooting free throws for the Titans, number 23, Brock Fox.
.45-31 our scores. He misses the free throw. And that shot is missed, and the rebound comes back to the Titans. It'll be Jacobson bringing it up court. He'll direct traffic, get the screen. Down Crompton for a 20-footer, and that rolls off the front of the rim. Back the other way quickly is Ballgreen, and he'll fire a pass down to Riddle, but he'll also toss it out of bounds. I don't think Riddle was expecting that pass to come to him. And when Ballgreen throws a pass that isn't expected, it's you better expect it quick or it's gonna go out of bounds. Here's Fox, he'll tap it off there for Jacobson. Now Fox gets it back. He'll get a screen there from Bentley, but nothing much coming from that screen. Loose ball, Bentley picks it up, goes to the hoop and scores. Nicely done by Cole Bentley. I have him down for 6 points now inside the final minute of the first half. Cross court, Hagan. Hagan has 3 3-pointers tonight. And now Riddle down low missed the shot, and the rebound. From my vantage point, it looked like he got fouled, but Ellen said, I'm not one-sided here. We are neutral, but just calling it as I see it. Fox gets it there to Flayton, and Flayton will draw a foul on Riddle.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 10, Owen Riddle, his second personal foul, team 6.
Riddle put the knee out, and Flayton took advantage of it and earned themselves a short pause in play. Nice job there by Flayton to be aware of what's happening. And he left that one a little bit strong, and the Trojans will not get a chance for the final shot. We go to halftime with your score, the Barnesville Trojans 45 and the Norman County East-Ulen Hitterdahl Titans 33. We'll add up some numbers and we'll take a break and come back with your halftime show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Be right back. Stay tuned.
Lee's Electric in Barnesville proudly cheers on the Trojans this sports season. As a featured business on the Barnesville City website, Lee's Electric can help you with your electrical needs and projects big or small. So when there's a blast to straightaway center field, a lightning quick touchdown pass, a supercharged ace serve, or that electric layup drive in the baseline, whenever you see an electric play in the game, think Lee's Electric. Let's go Trojans.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. All right, welcome back. Halftime here at the Barnesville Sports Arena as the Barnesville Trojans with a 45-33 lead over the Norman County East-Ulen Hitterdahl Titans. Titans out of 6A North and Pine to Prairie Conference South. So if you can make sense of that one. Last year, 8AA had North and South. This year, it's just 8AA. There is no North and South, and it would be a lot easier if all 8 of the conferences gave up on the North and South, at least in my humble opinion. I'm sure there's reasoning for it, but that's for a discussion at another time. 45-33 at halftime. Let's take a look at the individual numbers here. We'll start with the Titans, and they're led right now by Wyatt Crompton with 14 points, with 12 of those 14 coming from behind the arc. Ian Jacobson has 5, so does Aiden Flayton. 6 for Cole Bentley, 1 for Brock Fox, and 2
for Reed Clemenson. For the Barnesville Trojans, they are led right now by Tate Iniger with 13, closely followed by 11 by Carson Hagan. 6 for Owen Riddle, 4 for Isaac Manaville, also 6 for Gannon Ballgreen, 3 for Braden Bredman, and 2 for Zach Bredman. You add those up, that comes to 45, and that is your halftime score here for the Barnesville Trojans. The Trojans scored first, and they would hang on to the lead until the Titans tied it at 11. Barnesville would hit a free throw to break the tie at 12-11. Titans would tie it up at 13. Barnesville would take the lead at 15-13. They haven't given up the lead since then. So that is a look at your individual numbers. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Ratsos Pool Hall halftime stats report. We'll pull that up on your screen here. And the Trojans shooting 18 of 24, with 7 of those 24 attempts coming from behind the arc. They've connected on 3 of them. All 3 of those three-pointers out of the hands of Carson Hagan. They are perfect from the free throw line, turned the ball over 8 times and committed, they actually committed 6 fouls in that first half. For the Titans, 13 of 28 shooting with 15 of those attempts coming from behind the arc. They've connected on 5 of them. 4 to Wyatt Crompton, the 5th one to Ian Jacobson. And then they are 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Aiden Flayton's 1 of 2. Brock Fox is 1 of 1. 8 fouls and a total of 4 turnovers. Let me count them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8 fouls, 2 to Wyatt Crompton, 1 to Reed Clemenson, 3 to Aiden Flayton, 1 to Cole Bentley, and 1 to Cade Bentley. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6. And the 6 fouls for Barnesville. 2 to Carson Hagan, 2 to Owen Riddle, 1 to Braden Bredman, and 1 to Zach Bredman. And that is a look at your team numbers here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard halftime report. We got about 90 seconds before the second half gets underway. We'll take another break, and that will conclude your halftime show. Back with the second half right after this here on Magnitude Sports. Newell will set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point. They get the serve back. Lindquist works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street and get your family prepared for winter. All the essentials, shovels, sleds for the kids, furnace filters, boots, gloves, ice melt, and get free delivery when you purchase 10 or more bags. Don't forget, Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspur Paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena. I'll put 18 minutes onto the clock. It's 45 to 33 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans. It'll be Barnesville basketball to start the second half. They'll inbound it there for Zach Bredman as we get underway here in the second half. Bredman has that one stolen. And now here's Jacobson, and 2 passes later to get it down to Bentley, and that one's left out the front of the rim, and it will not go. Iniger will dish it off for Bredman. Bredman at the top of the key, gets to Iniger. Iniger, Riddle, Bredman, back to Riddle. Riddle fires it over to Ballgreen. Ballgreen looks left, dishes off for Zach Bredman. Now up top for Carson Hagan, back over to Bredman. He'll tee it up for a 3. He has the arc, but it bounces off. Iniger had the rebound. It got tipped around, and then off a bounce, it went off the back of the backboard out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Titans, or at least I think it will. The referees are giving the ball to Barnesville. I'm not sure. That's the right call. It should go to the Titans. Based upon what I saw anyway, it should go to the Titans. So Full court press here from the Trojans. They back off of it quickly. Flayton will bring it over the timeline. Hand it off there for Bentley. Bentley up top now for Jacobson. Jacobson to Crompton. Crompton wide open, Flayton off the baseline, and that's an easy 2 points. Aiden Flayton with 7 points now. It's 2-0 Titans here in the second half. But they're still down 10. Ball green, Bredman. Bredman back out Hagan. Hagan dishes it down low and a nice pass right back to Bredman.
Trojans basket by number 1, Zach Bredman.
Tate Inniger will get the assist. Zach Bredman with the basket, and it's 47-35 on the Ratchels Pool Hall scoreboard. Pass across the paint, intercepted there by Gannon Ballgreen. He's got a 3-on-2 back the other way. Ballgreen dishes it off there for Carson Hagan. Ballgreen with the assist, Hagan with the basket. Hagan has 13. Tate Inniger and Carson Hagan share the leading scoring honors for Barnesville at the moment. They both have 13.
Foul
16:03 to go.
15, Tate Inniger. His first personal foul, team's first. At the line, shooting free throws for the Titans, number 13, Cole Bentley.
Cole Bentley at the free throw line. They only missed one in the first half, and now so far they've only missed one in the second half. It's the first attempt for Cole Bentley from the free throw line tonight. And he'll miss them both. Ballgreen with the rebound, he'll bring it up court. Titan substitution at the next break in action. Bredman has it up top. He'll split defenders, kick it out. Hagan, 3 on the way, will not go. Rebound comes into the hands of Cole Bentley. Quickly up court, they feed it to Clemenson. Clemenson gets it back in the corner. And he'll loft a pass to Flayton on the baseline, who has to contend with a double team. Skips the pass to Cole Bentley, and he scores.
13, Cole Bentley.
And a tie-up, and the possession area will go to the Titans, I believe.
Subbing in for the Titans, number 20, Cade Bentley.
Clemenson. And all alone, he has space, and he left it at the front of the rim. Tough luck there for the Titans. That could have been a basket they could really use. And now it goes from a 10-point game to a 14-point game, to what would have been a 10-point game to a 14-point game, as Tate Inniger retakes the leading scorer honors with 15 to match his jersey number. Nice spin move there by Bentley. Out top, number 20, that's Cade Bentley. So Cade Bentley is 20, Cole Bentley is 13. I think I can remember that. Nice move by Carson Hagan.
By number 11, Carson Hagan.
He has 15 now. And Inniger will swat it away. Create the turnover, and Ballgreen will drive to the basket. He may have lost the ball, and he turns it over as a result. Back the other way, Cole Bentley. Up top now to Cade Bentley, and 3 passes later, it's down to Clemenson. Clemenson feeds it into the paint there for Bentley. Bentley will muscle his way to the basket for a 2 points against Inniger. $10 points now for Cole Bentley for the Titans. 53-39. Inniger tries for a 3 that will not go in. And the rebound comes down to Cole Bentley, and 2 passes later, they'll get into the corner here for Clemenson. Clemenson to Bentley. Bentley on Inniger. Up top now. Jacobson will dish it for Crompton. And now a long 3 is off the mark and rebounded by Ballgreen. 53-39. He thought about it, and he threw it into Inniger, and he takes the easy 2. take the high percentage shot over the three, and Hagen will get the assist, and we'll have a timeout on the floor. 13-14 to go here in the second half. A full timeout. We're back at 60 here on Magnitude Sports.
Lee's Electric in Barnesville proudly cheers on the Trojans this sports season. As a featured business on the Barnesville City website, Lee's Electric can help you with your electrical needs and projects big or small. So when there's a blast to straightaway center field, a lightning quick touchdown pass, a supercharged ace serve, or that electric layup drive in the baseline, whenever you see an electric play in the game, think Lee's Electric. Let's go Trojans.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
Welcome back. 13-13 on the clock, and Titans have the basketball. Down by 16 right now. Can they battle back? We'll see. That one tipped around, and Iniger will take it away. Bredman has it. Braden to Zach. Zach will set the offense up from in between the circles with 12:45 to go here in the second half, and Iniger will lose it. And they'll turn it back over. Flayton will bring it over the timeline with 12:35 to go. Gets it to Crompton. Crompton hands it off there for Jacobson, and now 2 passes later, it's back in the hands of Clemenson. Clemenson, cross court. Crompton for a 3 from the corner. It will not go. And Bredman, Zach, will bring it up and get it to Braden Bredman. Inside for Manaville. Over the head of Iniger to Hagen up top. Zach to Braden Bredman, back into Manaville, and he doesn't score. Iniger gets the rebound, and he will score.
Basket by number 15, Tate Iniger.
Tate Iniger with 19 now. On the baseline, they feed it into the paint, and there's a foul, and that will earn Reed Clemenson a trip to the free throw line. Second on the second half.
Number 1, Zach Bredman.
And it's the second on Zach Bredman as well.
At the line shooting free throws for the Titans, number 3, Reed Clemenson.
And Clemenson will miss on the first one.
Subbing in for the Titans, number 13, Cole Bentley, and number 23, Brock Fox.
They've gotten to the free throw line 4 times in this game, twice in the first half, and now this is the second here in the second half, and he'll roll that second one in. 57-40 now. Hagen to Zach Bredman to Braden Bredman, back to Hagen for a 3, and no, it hits the top of the backboard. That'll be considered out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Titans.
Ethan Larson.
Into the corner here, that is Clemenson on the baseline, pops it out for Jacobson. Now back over to Fox, the 8th grader. Flings a pass to Flayton. Flayton puts it up for 3.
Titans 3-pointer by number 11, Aiden Flayton.
Here's Braden Bredman into the corner for Hagen. And out of bounds, he'll stay with Barnesville. Stops the clock with 11:09 to go here in the second.
Subbing in for the Trojans, number 2, Gannon
Ballgreen and Riddle come in.
Owen Riddle.
Zach Bredman and Carson Hagen out. Inbounds pass, and Ethan Larson into the lineup for the first time now. He had to think for a moment on number 12, but it is indeed Ethan Larson, and now we have a foul. I believe it's on, or do we not have a foul? We do not, I guess. Mandeville missed the shot. Up top, Riddle. And now Bredman. Ethan Larson back over to Riddle. Bredman will try for a three, and it rattles in and out. Riddle's there for the rebound, and he may have gotten away with an up and down. And Ethan Larson hits on the rebound. And a loose ball and a foul now here on the Titans. As Gannon Ballgreen nearly picked up the steal.
Fouls on the Titans. Number 13, Cole Bentley. His second personal foul. Team's first. Subbing in for the Titans, number 0, Wyatt Compton. Number 5, Caden Brosset.
Wyatt Crompton back in. Also, Caden Broseth, a 5'7" senior guard, checks into the game for what I think is the first time of the game. A 16-point lead for the Trojans here at the moment as they pick up some liquids on the floor. Ballgreen. Now Bredman gets it in for Mandeville, and he gets away from his defender. Braden Bredman with the assist on the Mandeville basket. And another turnover here as they'll give the ball right back to Barnesville, down 61-43 with 10:06 to go here in the second half. Riddle bounces in, high post, Larson for Mandeville, and Mandeville, some Titan fans wanted to travel, and I think they have a case to plead. Back the other way, here's, that's Flayton. Had to look at my roster there, I couldn't ring it off the top of my head. That shot's up and in.
Basket by number 10, Owen Riddle.
Owen Riddle muscles his way for 2 points, and with 9:34 to go, it's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. Here's Fox, the 8th grader, bounces it over to Flayton. Now Fox gets it back. Flayton has it. He'll tee it up for a three. Left it short off the front of the rim. Inniger with a rebound, gives it up for Riddle. Riddle will bring it up court, push it in the corner there for, I believe that's Zach Bredman. No, it's Braden Bredman, actually. And here's Ballgreen. Ballgreen inside, Ethan Larson looking for Inniger. Inniger patiently waits for the defender to go up in the air, and Inniger scores. 21 points for Tate Inniger with that basket. Here's Caden Broseth. Broseth will dump it off for Cole Bentley, and now back into the hands of Crompton, and now Fox has it. Nearly poked away by Bredman. Crompton again. Crompton from just inside the free throw line won't go. Ballgreen with the rebound. Ballgreen dishes a pass to Riddle. Riddle now gets the ball back. Drives the baseline, gets cut off, whips it up top for Larson. Back over to Bredman, inside quickly for Inniger. He will pivot, score, and draw the foul.
15, Tate Inniger.
Tate Inniger with 23 points.
His third personal foul, team second.
And that is the third personal on Cole Bentley.
Ian Jacobson, number 20, Kate Bentley. And for the Trojans, number 1, Zach Bredman.
Nobody for the Titans in foul trouble per se yet, unless you consider 3 fouls with 8:20 to go in foul trouble, but I wouldn't. Cole Bentley and Aiden Clayton both have those 3. And another free throw for Iniger pushes him to 24 on the night. 8:15 and counting to go. Here's Jacobson. Now Fox. Fox. It's going to be a foul on the Titans. Brock Fox will get called with an offensive foul. It's his first.
Number 11, Carson Hagen.
Team's third. Hagen. Back to Zach Bredman. Now over to Ballgreen. Ballgreen gets it to Larson. Larson with a mid-post jumper that rolls around and out. Iniger with the rebound. Missed the shot. Chases it out to the corner and then turns it over. He'll hand it off there for Jacobson. Jacobson spins and nearly lost it. Chasing it down is Cade Bentley. And now the other Bentley, Cole, cannot get the shot to go. Up court quickly. Ballgreen is all by himself, and that's an easy 2.
Number 2, Gannon Ballgreen.
Ballgreen with 8 points on the evening now. Back the other way comes Ian Jacobson. Now Fox with it. Fox drives into the paint, pumps it out. 3 on the way from Cole Bentley. It rolls around and out. It will not go. Rebound comes down to Hagen, who gives it up here for Ballgreen. Ballgreen to Larson. Larson, Bredman. Bredman, step back 3, and it's up, and it's not going to go too strong, but an offensive rebound by Ballgreen. He'll bring it back out top to set the offense up. And off. That's going to stay with the Trojans. Nice job by Tate Iniger as he knew he was losing his balance as he tried to come to the opposite side of the basket on the baseline. And he knew he was losing his balance, so he tossed it off the knee of one of his 2 defenders and earns himself a little bit of a breather for him and his teammates. Up top, Manaville. Manaville inside for Iniger. Iniger cannot get that shot to go. That was a tough one to try and pop in. Nice defense there by the Titans. Bredman will toss the inbounds pass to Ballgreen, and then that's stolen away. Home turnover for the Trojans, 6:27 and counting. Here's Flayton. Now Jacobson gets it to Bentley. Up top for a 3. He got it! Ian Jacobson with the triple. 70-46 now with 6 and change to go. Ballgreen inside Manaville. Manaville had it swatted out of his hands, and the Titans bring it back. They have a 4-on-2. He'll dish it off, get it right back. High post jumper rolls in for Aiden Clayton. Nice job there by the Titans to get that point off turnovers. A few more of those and they could be back in this game as he missed everything on that 3-point attempt. The ball was stripped out of the hands of Zach Bredman. Tate Iniger was in the right spot at the right time to get the loose ball and the 2 points, and he just continues to pour in the points. 26 right now for Tate Iniger as that one rolls off. And now back the other way comes Zach Bredman. Little behind the back dribble. Now he'll wait for his teammates and set up the offense here with 5 and change to go. He went inside, nearly lost the ball, but it was a reach-in foul. It'll be team foul number 4 on the Titans here in the second half.
The second personal foul, team 4.
Reed Clemenson, the guilty party there. It's his second.
And the Trojans, number 4, Braden Bredman.
Zach Bredman, Braden Bredman, Tate Iniger, Isaac Manaville, and Carson Hagen in for the Trojans right now. Hagen will have it, and he feeds it inside and turns it over. It's loose ball picked up by Clemenson, and now it's going to go back to the Trojans. Braden Bredman to Zach Bredman. Back to Braden. Cross court there over for Hagen. Now Zach Bredman. Over to Braden Bredman. Back to Zach. And Zach Bredman floats one up and in.
Zach Bredman.
6 points for Zach Bredman tonight. 3 for his brother Braden. And there's a basket for Flayton. And Aiden Flayton now with 14 points according to my numbers. He is your leader at the moment. No, actually, him and Crompton share the lead with 14 each. Crompton all 14 of his in the first half. He hasn't scored yet here in half number 2. That one out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Trojans.
Subbing in for the Titans, number 5, Caden Brosson. Number 14, Matt Pinsky. And number 20, Kate Bentley.
Ethan Larson will come in.
Number 12, Ethan Larson.
Tate Inniger will likely have the rest of the game off, and if that's the case, he is out with, I think, 26 last time I added it up. Inside 4 minutes to go now. Zach Bredman over to Carson Hagen. Now Larson back to Zach Bredman. He floats one up off the back iron. It won't go. Manaville looking for the rebound out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Titans. 3:29 to go here in the second. So some new faces on the floor here for the Titans. We'll get familiar with them as soon as possible. Up court here, Carson Hagen, and he scores.
Trojans basket by number 11, Carson Hagen.
So Caden Broseth with the ball. He'll feed it in there for Cody. Let me look at my name pronunciations. Nodsley, that's how you say it. I want to say thanks to some Titan players who helped me out with those names. Inside 3 minutes to go now. And a jump ball is called, and that jump, if orbits of it, yeah, it was a jump ball. So they'll go back to the Titans now.
Andrew Elmer. And number 32, Alex Nowitz.
So the 6-foot senior, number 23, Andrew Elert, and the 5'9" senior, number 32, Alex Nartz, into the lineup now here for Barnesville. With the ball is Kate Bentley. And now that is, I can't see the jersey number 11, that's Fleet. That three was blocked. And getting the rebound there is Cody Nodsley, and he will not be able to connect. And then it's blocked, and is it out of bounds? It is.
Subbing in for the Trojans, number 5, Aaron Baker.
Braden Bredman out. Aaron Baker will replace him. So Baker will send it in for Larson. I'll work it inside and turn it over. 2 minutes and change to go here in this ball game. 76-50 is some of the reserves getting some playing time here at the end of this one. Brosep to the hoop, and it will roll off. Manaville will get the rebound. Up court quickly, loose ball in the paint. Up top, Baker pushes in the corner there for Elert. Elert gets it up top. Elert for Baker. Baker tried to drive in, got cut off. At the baseline, Elert loses his dribble, gets it to Manaville, back out to Elert. Elert drives the baseline, pushes it for Ethan Larson. Larson to Manaville up top for Baker. Baker splits defenders, and now a three on the way. Elert, he cannot connect. Manaville with the rebound. Three on the way, that one is also that one out of the hands of Alex Nazir. And a nice steal there by Aaron Baker. Baker inside, Elert scores, and the crowd goes crazy. Inside a minute to go. Flayton up top, long three, too strong out of the hands of Cade Bentley. Here's Maverick Pinsky, a 5'11 sophomore.
Basket by number 11, Aiden Flayton.
And Flayton will score. Pinsky gets the assist. Aaron Baker now with about 15 seconds to go. Here's Manaville. And he will get it to Nazar, but out of his fingertips and out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover, and they'll stop the clock with 12.9 seconds to go. And this will likely be the final possession of the ball game. Rosseth on Baker, drives baseline, gets cut off. Flayton has it, and they will just dribble it out, and that'll be your final score. The Barnesville Trojans 78, and the Norman County East-Ulen Hitterdahl Titans 52. We'll take a timeout, we'll add up some numbers, and come back with your post-game show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
All right, welcome back. Your final score once again here. The Barnesville Trojans improved to 13-7 on the season with a 78-52 victory over the Norman County East-Ulen Hitterdahl Titans, who fall to 7-13 on the season. Let's take a look at the individual numbers here. We'll start with the Titans. They were led in scoring by Aiden Flayton with 16, followed closely by Wyatt Crompton with 14. Crompton scoring all 14 of his points in the first half. He had no points in the second half. And then Cole Bentley would have 10, Ian Jacobson with 8, Reed Clemenson with 3, and Brock Fox with 1. You add those up, that comes to 52. For the Barnesville Trojans, they spread the scoring along pretty evenly here. Let's take a quick peek at something. Of all the players to step onto the floor for Barnesville, only one of them didn't score, and that was Alex Nards. He did have a couple missed shots, but he wasn't able to put one in. Every other Barnesville Trojan who stepped onto the floor had at least 2 points tonight. We'll start at the top and just go down. Zach Bredman with 6, Gannon Ballgreen with 8, Braden Redmond with 3, Owen Riddle with 8, Ethan Larson with 2, Andrew Ellert with 2, and Isaac Manaville with 6. Carson Hagan with 17, and your leader tonight was Tate Inniger with 26 on the evening. Barnesville would score first. They would hang on to the lead until the Titans tied it up at 11. Barnesville would take the lead on a free throw at 12-11. Titans tie it up at 13. Barnesville takes the lead at 15-13, and they never look back into halftime, and through halftime they cruise ahead to the 78-52 victory. 45-33 at halftime, the Trojans outscoring the Titans 33-19 in that second half to bring us to our final of 78-52. In sub-varsity action today, Barnesville took both games, and they were close ones. Barnesville 32-29 winners in the C game, and Barnesville 47-46 in the junior varsity game, and then 78-52 here in the varsity game tonight. Taking a look at the what's coming up here for the Titans. After tonight's loss, they have 2 on the road and 1 at home. They'll head just down the road about 10 miles to Rothsay to take on the Tigers on Friday, February 24th. And then they'll have a tough matchup at the Henning Hornets on the 28th. They'll wrap up the regular season at home, taking on the Hawley Nuggets. For the Barnesville Trojans, once again they improved to 13-7 on the year. They will have they'll have a chance to get one back against New York Mills, who defeated them here on their home court for their first loss ever at the Barnesville Sports Arena at the hands of the New York Mills Eagles. They'll get them at New York Mills on Friday, and then they're home against Pelican Rapids on the 21st. 3 road games, 1 at West Central area on the 23rd, 1 at Border West on the 28th, and 1 at Frazee on March 2nd. They wrap up the regular season on March 3rd at home here on Magnitude Sports against the East Grand Forks Green Wave. So that's a look at what's ahead for these two teams on their schedules. Don't forget, you can check us out online on the social media Big Four at Magnitude SN on YouTube, at Magnitude SN on Twitter and Facebook, Magnitude Sports on Instagram, and of course our website is there 24/7 for you as well at magnitudesn.com. If you click on the schedule button at our website, you can get a glimpse of what's ahead here on Magnitude Sports. So our next game is tomorrow when the Perham Yellow Jackets will host the DGF Rebels. 7:30 tip-off for that one. Pregame will start at about, let's see here, that one will start at about 6:45. And then Sunday, we will have a encore presentation of the Skort B1 International Championship hockey game from Shields Arena in Fargo. You can watch that live at 2:15 p.m. on the Shields Arena Facebook page, or you can watch the replay on Magnitude Sports at 7 o'clock on Sunday, February 19th. And then next week we have Monday off, Tuesday a doubleheader, Thursday a single game here as the girls will take on Wadena Deer Creek. And then a triple header to wrap up the week on Friday as we wrap up the North Dakota side of our schedule with the Kindred Vikings and the Enderlin Eagles. And then Perham will take on Hawley, and Barnesville will take on Thief River Falls on Friday, February 24th. And then we get into section tournament time with one more regular season game sneaked in the middle of all that. As we mentioned a moment ago, Barnesville and East Grand Forks. And then the tournaments will take us through about March 14th, 15th, and then you don't see it on your screen there, but on March 11th, we'll debut the spring Legion baseball season of our schedule, as Magnitude Sports will travel with the Fargo Post 400 Stars down to Vero Beach, Florida, for a string of 9 games over 10 days. So imagine what I'll be doing on that day off. Take a guess. That's a look at what's ahead. Once again, our website, magnitudesn.com. And our final score, once again, here tonight, the Trojans 78 and the Titans 52. Big thanks to our sponsors, Barnesville Senex, Ratzel's Pool Hall for hosting the watch party tonight, Midwest Bank, the Barnesville Booster Club, the Barnesville Takedown Club, the Pitchfork, Purple Goose Eater and Drinkery, Four Hill Farms, Dean's Bulk Service, Willow Creek Insurance, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Ballgreen Construction, and Lee's Electric. Before we go, we got to select a player of the game. And we're going to go with one from each side, actually. In a losing effort, we're going to go with Aiden Flayton. He had a complete game. He had a couple of assists, a couple blocked shots. He poked away a bunch of loose balls, got some steals, and he had scored 5, but he would pick it up and score 11 more in the second half for a team total of 16. So Aiden Flayton, in a losing effort, will be the player of the game for the Norman County East-Ulen Hitterdahl Titans. And for the Barnesville Trojans, I think it's clear. Tate Iniger had a complete game himself, several assists, several offensive rebounds, several defensive rebounds, several interceptions, several poked away balls. He may have even had a couple of blocked shots, one stat I don't keep track of. He scored 13 in the first half. He scored 13 in the second half. He was 100% from the free throw line tonight. And he ended the evening with 26 points. And that's Tate Iniger with our Barnesville Drug and Hardware player of the game. Once again, your final score, 78-52 for Luke on camera. My name is Mike Mason. We'll talk to you again Friday night, tomorrow night, for the Perm Yellow Jackets and the DGF Rebels. 7:30 tip, 6:45 pregame here on Magnitude Sports. Have a great night.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.